So my name is Tamsil and I'm from New Delhi. It's actually about 10 p.m. here and I woke up at 4 a.m. today. Um, I am the CEO and co-founder of People Like Us Create TV, which is also called PLUCtv. It's a start to finish creator economy platform where we have thousands of creators who can actually create their own show and create their own episodes and monetize it, produce it, and actually engage with some of the biggest businesses and brands out there to make sure that they can create amazing original content. Um, I've been running this company for about 4.5 years. I want to share like an interesting story. About 4.5 years ago, I was on a landfill with Instagram, Hindustan Times, and a few waste pickers, people who actually pick up waste. And my goal was to see if these creators, these people who've never used a mobile phone, who've never created content, can actually create powerful content and reach out to millions of people. They were able to do that, right? And at some point, what we wanted to see was if these waste pickers can actually earn a revenue out of using something as Instagram. They were able to create amazing content, they were able to reach out to millions of people, but they were never able to earn a penny. And that's when People Like Us Create started up. I wrote it on a tissue paper. And now we've trained more than about 120,000 people, out of which 32,000 people have been creating amazing, powerful shows and episodes with us. And we have some of the biggest healthcare brands, some of the biggest nonprofits, some of the biggest tech companies who actually work with us. And I'm really, really excited to be here. We've been bootstrapped until I met Brian, and I'm really excited to go on this journey.
The world today, as we know it, is changing. It's changing so fast that we have no idea what's going on. There are more than 4.9 billion people on the internet, and 50 million of them call themselves creators. Creator economy is not a new phenomenon, but the creator inequality is something that's blaring. More and more people are accessing internet, more and more people are accessing social media, more and more people are watching videos for the first time on their mobile phone. And their behaviors are changing, and so is the world.
Is this thing working?
Hi, my name is Tamsil Hussain and I'm the founder of People Like Us Create TV, or as a lot of people call it, PLUCtv. PLUCtv is a start-to-finish creator economy platform which actually helps anyone and everyone monetize early through telling original storytelling content. But before I get into that, let's really figure out how we're going to change the world.
If you look at all the latest reports that are released by Spotify, YouTube, Facebook, various platforms who actually make sure that the creator economy exists, they only focus on the 0.01%. And this 0.01% are people with millions and millions of followers who can utilize ads, who can utilize various brand deals that they can actually get.
There's a system that they've created where they make creators compete with each other for followers, and more creators want to gain more followers, and that's what drives the ad revenue.
So what really happens to the rest of the population?
4.5 years ago, I was on a landfill where I got Instagram, Hindustan Times, which is India's mainstream media house, and about 10 to 15 waste pickers together on a landfill in New Delhi in a place called Nizamuddin. And the goal was to see if these waste pickers can learn how to use Instagram and post on Instagram, that potentially at some point we're going to earn revenue through people like you and me. These waste pickers made Instagram profiles. They started sharing their stories, which was so powerful, but in about a couple of months, they actually stopped creating content. Why? Because they weren't able to monetize it, even though they had the most powerful stories. And the biggest inequality is that people have not even understood or harnessed the power. Everyone in the Web 2, and now we're moving to Web 3. Only 10% of those people are connected to Web 3. Are we really going to let the 0.01% control the future of the internet? Start to finish creator economy platforms which helps anyone and everyone become a creator by storytelling original content that lasts longer on the internet. And here's the catch, they can monetize early. Why don't I put a face to this? The first one being Sandeep Singh. Sandeep Singh is a 22-year-old, belongs to a small village called Khanna, an Indian state in Punjab. He saved a lot of money for about a year to buy his first second-hand iPhone to basically be able to shoot stories the way he should, the way he wants to, and learn. And that's when he came to PLUCtv to use the tool and learn. And once he learned how to tell that story, his first story was published on PLUCtv showcase page that inspired him to create his second story, which went viral across the world. And when I say viral,
It went viral from a platform where Sandeep has 0 followers, 0 likes, nothing. But more and more people wanted to know his 12-minute documentary where when Donald Trump was talking about building a wall, Sandeep actually had footage of people stuck near the border in Mexico who were Indians. And this is amazing, right? Now let's look at Sandeep when we met him.
Indian Express report, Punjab has more than
and Sandeep now.
पंजाब के यूथ ने डिसाइड कर लिया है कि उसे पंजाब में नहीं रहना.
Let's take another example. Sangeeta belongs to a small village in India who's a businesswoman.
महिलाएं अब जागरूक हो चुकी हैं हमारे समूह के माध्यम से आशा या स्वयं सहायता समूह और मधुरम के माध्यम के जरिए वो लोग आगे बढ़ रही हैं.
Let's look at what Sangeeta was able to achieve through PLUCtv by just telling original content that nobody's ever heard about. Sangeeta got an increase of 20% of bulk sales onto her business, where she was able to earn more revenue. The third and the final person I want you to really meet is Joko, who belongs to Indonesia. He's a brilliant filmmaker. So Joko got his first story from PLUCtv, earned over $5,000. Now there are millions of people like this. On PLUCtv, you have about 500,000 people who came on the platform last year, 32,000 creators, about 120,000 people who have attended our storytelling sessions.
Last but not least, one of the biggest revenue sources on PLUCtv is via brands, which means that there's a massive trend changing where brands want access to newer concepts, newer stories, newer creators. We're really changing the way people look at content. What we're looking for is someone who can actually take the lead in our current round, and we want to raise it immediately. We're raising a round of about $1 million, out of which we're looking for a lead who can actually dip $500,000 to $600,000. And it's a massive opportunity not just to do this, but also change the internet forever.
Just imagine, we've been bootstrapped for the last 4.5 years and we've been able to do this. And what we can do if we can scale massively.
You create amazing things using the PLUCtv app and you can change the way it happens.
More and more creators are rising. There is a massive movement of creators who want to monetize early, and it's already started. People like us create is going to change the way the internet works.